All right, I'm on the campus of Florida State University here in Tallahassee, and welcome to another episode of the weekly vlog. I think we're on episode 17 today. I'm on the road with Mannheim Steamroller. Today is our last show before a day off, a well-deserved day off. I believe today is show number 9 in a row. And tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there in internet land. I'm in this beautiful campus here. Check out this tree behind me. My gosh, I have no idea what kind of tree it is, but it is massive and gorgeous. We don't get trees like this in Nashville or New York. Just kind of showing you my surroundings here. But hopefully you're not getting too dizzy. It's enough spending for the moment. Things are going really great. The show's going great. It's been a couple of sellout audiences and over the weekend, and I've had the past 2 nights have been incredible, just because I've been able to reconnect with some people out here on the road that I don't get to see very often. I don't get the chance to see or talk to them too often. So it's just been really amazing to catch up with some people I haven't seen or kept up with in a little bit. My buddy Mike Demore, shout out to him. He's my oldest friend. We've known each other since kindergarten and all the way through grade school and college and beyond. And, it was just great to see him and his wife, and they came to the show, of course. And my last name is C-Z-A-C-H, and his last name is D-A, Demore, D''A. And so you have to understand, in grade school, they would situate us alphabetically, and so we would always be right next to each other, all the way through kindergarten, homeroom, and gym classes. Every class we would be together in. So we're just ultra tight. It's just so great to see him, And then last night, another really just an amazing night that I didn't even really foresee happening, but I comped a friend of mine 2 tickets. Him and his wife came. Mark LaFiles. Mark used to do front of house for the Bee Gees tour that I was on back in 2015, and Mark does front of house now for Craig Campbell out of Nashville. But Mark lives in Jacksonville, so he's a local guy. We were in Jacksonville yesterday, and so him and his wife came out. My buddy Rock from Las Vegas, he was there. Let's see, Jeff Gans from New York, bass player. We were trying to figure out, it's been so long since I've seen him, we were trying to figure out what gig we were on together. We must have played a gig together somewhere, because we know each other. He had my phone number, I had his. It's so strange, it's like time passes and you don't know, you don't remember, like how did we meet, what gig were we on, who were we playing with. And then another friend of mine, Michael, I'm not to say his name right, Carmucci, I think his last name is, from Cincinnati, and he was down in town visiting with a friend of his for the Thanksgiving holiday. So he and his girl came to the show, and we all so all of these people were perfect strangers prior to last night. And so I sort of corralled everybody post show and said, we're all heading over to the bar over at this Marriott that was across the street. And so all of us sat down at this big, huge table and ordered some drinks and some snacks and stuff, and just everybody got to meet and get to know each other and talked, and it was so amazing. The only thing that any of these people had in common was me. It's so bizarre. It was really, really something. Just wow, there's great energy and just nothing but positive vibes and support. And of course, everybody loved the show, and people had tons of questions about this, that, and the other, and rightfully so. Geez, my arm is starting to hurt here. I'm trying to switch hands. Okay, so I don't have my phone stand or clip or anything like that out here. Just shooting from the hip here, folks. No script. Didn't write down any ideas before I turned this camera on, and so just kind of shooting from the hip. But that's okay. That's what some of these vlogs are meant to sort of be, just a stream of consciousness, unedited, sort of a long format here. I don't think today will be too long, but yeah, everything's just going great. The show, musically speaking, I'm getting more and more comfortable with all aspects of it. The arrangements, the transitions, switching back and forth between various instruments that I'm playing throughout the show, just sort of the movement of it all, and just choreographing. Like I'm on in-ears and I'm on a wired pack. I have to be a little bit careful because of the wired pack, because you can trip over it. And I'm the only one, when we're off stage waiting to go on stage, I'm the only one that doesn't have my pack on me. And so we get the green light go sign, so I run up on stage, and then I have to find my extender cable that comes out of my pack, which is taped onto my drum stool, and plug in real quick and kind of get situated. It's all kind of done in the dark too, so I have to preset the cable and make sure I can find it really easily in the dark. So just little things like that you work on and you figure it out on the job. And the drum set is just magnificent, I have to say. That I'm using the Canopus Yaiba Birch series drum kit, and I will be doing a rig rundown probably right after Thanksgiving. I'm going to most likely be changing out the drum heads the first show after Thanksgiving, and once those heads are set and tuned up, then I'll probably do a rig rundown the first chance I get after that. Some of the shows and some of the theaters that we're in, the theater will go dark, and so you're like, you can't get on stage. There can be very little free time, and especially if I want quiet time, like on stage, some of the venues don't really allow for that. So it just depends on where we are and what the house rules are in those terms, how much time I can get on stage that I can talk to a camera and not have it be crazy, like chaotic and noisy, or even if I'm allowed on the stage at all. So again, the Canopus kit, I mean, I don't even have to hardly touch the tuning from day to day, show to show. I mean, it's, unless I'm slamming the drums, which a couple of times I might do, but we're talking like the smallest of tweaks, like just, and not even every drum. Like the floor toms have held their tuning almost like the entire 8 shows that we've done so far. I barely have to touch them. The first rack tom, maybe a little bit on the lug where that faces me. The snare drum, a little bit, that because I'm hitting that one the most. But for the most part, really don't have to do much to the kit, which is such a massive change from the old kit that used to be out here. The old kit was it was a trick drum set, and it was all aluminum shells, and honestly the thing just sounded horrendous, but also it didn't hold its tuning. Like, I'd be on the 3rd song of the show and the thing is already like flat. It's already gone, it's slipped and it's gone. So the new drum kit is so just awesome to have and to play, and it's such a pleasure. The tone, those birch shells, just real punchy, and they just a beautiful instrument to play. I'm very, very fortunate. And same thing with the cymbals, all the new Istanbul Agop cymbals that Mannheim bought. They're amazing, and they sound amazing. They're just nothing but a pleasure to play. It makes me want to play them more. In fact, I have to restrain myself because, sorry, there's a bee or something flying around me. I'm gonna get my hand out of the camera again. So yeah, that's sort of the update there. It's been great, as a band, things are really coming together. We're really kind of tweaking little endings and making sure that everyone's on point with some of the timing stuff. I mean, the show is clicked out in certain ways, not. So it's a little bit. It can be tricky because some of the slower songs, there really is no click, and you're playing along to like a track and a tape, and there's moments where you have to sort of hit a note, but you don't really know where exactly that's going to be, and you just really have to learn it and just take it's kind of a guessing game in a way, because there's nothing counting in your ears. I posted a video yesterday of me playing the end of Carol of the Bells, and there's a big drum cadenza at the end, so that's my big moment in the show, and it's a lot of fun, and big bombastic drum solo at the end, short but sweet, and hopefully succinct. I think I've stretched it out probably as much as I probably can or even want to, because anything more than that would be just self-indulgent. So I'm trying to sneak as much of my personality in there as I can without there being anyone being like, it might be a little bit long. So anyway, so you can check that out online. I put it on Instagram yesterday and got a lot of really nice feedback from that. But you can hear my in-ear mix on that video. I'm not going to do too many of those because it's really, like I talked about with the wires, it's really a pain to have another wire that comes out of that pack that's on the back of my drum stool and going to a camera. It made it really tricky to do the whole show. I did record the whole show, but so maybe I'll just be posting snippets from that one performance that I recorded the other day. What else? I've just been walking around. I've been trying to walk every day, like just get a whole bunch of steps in as much as I can and just move my body, just to stay healthy, to stay, burning calories and just stay fit. And also two reasons: to get outside and just get out of the venue and check out your surroundings, the town, the city that you're in. We've been really fortunate that all of the places thus far have been in these downtown areas where there's all kinds of things to walk to and see and check out. And but also because we've been down here in Florida and the weather has been freaking fantastic. Today is a little cooler. I got my hoodie on, as you can see, but when I was walking, I was starting to sweat a little. Sun came out. It's beautiful. Beautiful fall day. But yeah, I'm walking around Tallahassee today here on the Florida State University campus. And because it's the day before Thanksgiving, everything's closed. This place is like a ghost town, man. It's nuts. I mean, it's quiet. Listen. Awesome. I love it. Freaking awesome. So it's nice in that regard. But I was, my whole game is to like go and find a cool coffee shop, like a local place that I want to go and support, find some good espresso and get my coffee game on. And so I did that today. I got online, I found a place, and walked all the way over there. And, well, that one was closed because it was part of the campus. Or it seems it's on the campus-ish. So then I walked around, and there was a Starbucks. I kind of walked over and took a look at it. I didn't go inside. It looked closed, so I didn't go in. Then I walked the other direction, found this other place, got on my phone and found another place on the map. Walked over to it, which is over there across the street. That's closed. There was another Starbucks down the street this way, about, I don't know, not too far, another block or so. Went over there, closed. Okay. Yeah, nothing's open around here, and there's barely even anybody. Like I said, it's a ghost town. There's hardly anyone walking around. There's a few cars floating around here or there, but it's the day before Thanksgiving, so everybody takes off for the weekend early, and there's probably no school all week here. I know my son is off from school all week, so that's what's going on here at Mannheim Steamroller 2023 tour. What else? Life on the bus has been great. I love it. We have the condo bunks. Everybody's getting along. There's no drama. There's no egos to speak of. Not really. And yeah, catering has been mostly very, very good. Above average, I'd say. Yesterday was a little bit but yeah, it's been really great. Like I said, just trying not to gain weight. So we're getting fed 4 times a day, 4 meals a day. It's crazy. Today I woke up late. I didn't have breakfast. I had lunch. Lunch was really good. We're in an arena today, here on the campus. So that makes it a little bit different. Although, we're pushed so far forward in the arena, it's almost like we're not really in an arena. Like, most of the arena is behind us. It's not like we're playing to 40,000 people or something. It makes it sound like that. But, yeah, I don't know how many tickets they've sold today, but, it's still fun, it's just... makes it interesting. Every venue is a little different, and be interesting to see how things sound today. How an arena venue will change the sound of the mics and your mix and your in-ears and stuff. So we'll have to see how that plays out. We have sound check coming up in a few hours. So yeah, I have a lot of free time during the day. Sound check is usually around 4:30, 4:45, and before that, I don't have a whole lot to do, really at all. So it's pretty. What's the word? Relaxing is one, but it's just pretty. I don't know. I can't think of the word. Yeah. It's great. I love it. I think that's it. For today. We'll keep it kind of short. I'm hoping my laptop, I have this old crappy 2015 laptop, MacBook Air, and I don't know if it's going to be able to edit this video or not, so I might have to just upload it straight up as it is, but warts and all, so please forgive me if that is the case. I will try to see if I can import this video into my laptop and make it pretty for you and make it somewhat, put little edits in and show you some pictures and stuff like that. But if not, then please forgive me, and I'm seriously considering trading in my crappy laptop for something new. So that said, I think I'm going to leave you with that. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit me up on my website for drum lessons. I can still do drum lessons out here on the road, you know, by camera or whatever. And you know, if you're feeling generous, go to my Patreon and join me there for $5 a month, really cheap. You can cancel anytime, no fees. Patreon.com/BrianZach. Lots of content there for you to check out, drum instructionals and all sorts of coaching lessons and talks like we're doing right here, stuff like that. So, all right, guys, take care. Happy Thanksgiving. See you on the next video. Bye for now.